It's Friday, so I am recording my weekly roundup, although full disclosure, I'm not actually recording this on a Friday because I'm at the Wimbledon men's semi-finals on Friday, so I'm recording this a teensy bit early, but I'm still giving you my roundup because I said last week that I was going to be accountable, and I'm rounding up my week in work, which has now finished at the point I'm recording this. Been a really positive week this week. We've got some great projects going on, some things that have rolled over from last week, which is great that they're still going, so that makes me really happy. My big lesson this week is that I've been wanging on about the power of delegation for years, and I thought I was a really good delegator, and actually it turns out I'm not a very good delegator, and there are far too many things that I do that are not in my unique abilities and that I should be letting other people do. And this was demonstrated to me this week by me having forgotten to do a thing that I said I'd do. I was not the best placed person to do it. There's somebody else at Mazuma who's far better placed than me to do it. And I said, I'll do that, because that's what you do, right? You just take on, you hear a good idea and you go, I'll do that bit. And they challenged me on it this week. They said, you said you do the thing and you've not done the thing. And I was like, yeah, I haven't done the thing. So they took it away from me. And they said, this is not the best use of your time, Lucy. You shouldn't be doing this stuff. I'm going to take this away from you. I don't want you to look at this anymore. Leave it with me. I'll just give you an update when it's finished. And that was a bit of a light bulb moment for me, because it made me realise that actually you still need to keep check on yourself. So whilst the delegation I was doing was appropriate for me and Mazuma maybe 5 years ago, actually where we are now, when I've got more support around me and I've got good talent around me, I'm still holding on to stuff that, would be much better done by someone else. So that's been a really big lesson for me this week. And the other thing that I spent some time doing is going back to basics on some of our training materials. We've got a couple of new sales agents joining us next week. So our sales managers put together a really nice structure for their training, and I'm just really pleased about how that's evolved. We've had a dedicated sales team for, we've had business development in the business for a long time, but we've had a kind of high energy focused sales team in for around 18 months now, and seeing how that's developed, how the onboarding's developed, how the training's developed has been really good. So I'm really pleased with how that's gone basically. And that is a really short update from me this week, because it's just been a case of, again, I'm having a short week because I'm off to Wimbledon. Actually on that has been a bucket list thing. So I can talk about this. That's been a bucket list thing for me for years. I used to watch Wimbledon with my nan when I was a kid. She used to think I'd have been a really good ball girl. Not a tennis player, clearly, not enough hand-eye coordination, but maybe a ball girl. Which she always used to say, be a great ball girl. Never mind, maybe I'm not that athletic. But I used to watch Wimbledon with my nan. I used to be obsessed with the Wimbledon towels that came in a catalogue. You could look at them. And I've always said I wanted to go to Wimbledon, and for whatever reason, it's been something I've never done. And every year Wimbledon would happen and I'd watch it on TV and I'd go, oh, next year I really should try and get tickets, and then just never do it. This year I've done it, and we're going to the men's semi-finals, and I'm so excited to go, and I'm so excited to, unfortunately my nan lives in Shetland now, so I can't take her with me. And she's a little bit old to be able to go to Wimbledon. She loves tennis, but I'm so excited to actually go and do something that's been on my bucket list since I was a kid, and that's going to feel really good. So yeah, I don't still have a crush on Tim Henman. I had a huge crush on Tim Henman when I was a teenager. I no longer have that, but I still have the love of Wimbledon, and I'm really excited to go. So yeah, just continuing on with the energy from last week, still great vibes that I've continued over, great with the development of the sales team. I'm learning to be a much better delegator than I used to be, and I'm ticking a bucket list item off, and I'm going to Wimbledon, and I couldn't be more excited. Please expect pictures of this all over social media when I have been. But that's it, that's me signing off, and I will speak to everybody next week.